Hi, everybody. Nick Blazier here with another round of the WBIF Individual World Championship. And I am down to my last life at 7-4 and 4, playing another 7-4 opponent in Graham Dungen. And so we're going to get going here, and hopefully I can extend my run for this year. We'll find out. I haven't played Graham before. I looked up his record, and it looks like he's playing closer in like the 9 point something range. Beat some of my friends and familiars along the way, you know. But yeah, so I guess we'll see something more like that match. It'll be like a little bit different backgammon. See if I can keep my play sharp. Okay, so after that, do we want to... Being 8 in the zone is such a weak blitz, but I already have the deuce, so why not go to the ace-2? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Give him a have fun, too. He fans... this must be... I think this is going to be a fairly clear pass. Is there any way I want to take another roll, though? So if he enters one, does he have a take? I don't know. Let's just try playing it. I'm not sure if that's technically correct, but it's hard to imagine that he's going to at least have like an easy take if he enters, you know? So fun to make people make decisions sometimes. This is a little bit awkward. My distribution for closing out isn't great. I want to spread out better. That will help me with this at least. And then do I need to start getting my back checkers moving? Yeah, sure. Let's just make sure I don't run into any disaster double fives or anything like that. All right. Looking to continue blasting away, and I don't think the 6 down helps me a ton, so I'll get a back checker moving. Try to get more in the fight. Okay, and we got 3 checkers aimed at closing that deuce out now, so we're looking good there. Looks like 2 points to start. The thing about playing this game on, though, is, like, you never know. I don't know. Maybe someone's going to decide they want to take in a position like that, and you don't find out if you don't send the cube. That would obviously be the best outcome for me, would be to double and be taken there. But I think it's kind of also, I mean, I think most players think about it more like what I did, which is to, what do I want to do here? 6s can be a problem roll if I don't like leave stuff stacked up on there, but my distribution feels best if I make this my 3. 5s are going to do funny things. I mean, none of it matters that much. I don't know. Do I want to burn a bunch of time on this? Is that the goal? Okay, so when I played like this, then I have 4 attackers for that. So if I just do this, then I have 3. Yeah, let's just do this then. But then I can have problem 6s later where I have to play to here and can't close out. So I think I want to not do that too. This gives me the most good 6s, I think. Okay, let's do that. It really can't matter as much time as I spent on it, but sometimes it feels good to figure those out. I don't know. I think we'll leave it slotted. If we get hit, we're going to hit back most of the time. 5, and then sure, let's hit from the, I think from the lower one, so we have more numbers to cover next time. Okay. Things are looking good. Close out now. Even if we roll a disaster double 3s or something like that, like we can still win a lot of gammons in a position like this. 1, 2, 6s play well like this. Okay. 5s look like they're okay too. All right, everything's looking nice and even and smooth on the outside. Maybe this is evenest. I don't know. Usually it'd clear from the rear, but that was going to leave me odd with 6s, 5s, and 4s leaving a shot. This leaves no shots the next roll at least, but long term it can be harder to clear, so I'm not sure. But worked out. All right, now I'm just peeling, and it should be a pretty easy gammon. And I will start off with an 11 away, 13 away lead. probably possible to save the gammon, but I sure hope it doesn't happen here. Does that mean he gave up on saving the gammon? He just wasted a bunch of pips on it. Must be technically possible. 2 sets. All right. 11 away, 13 away. I get to start with the 4 point as well. I will use this score to decide some like very borderline decisions, but mostly I'm not going to adjust my play to the score very much unless it's a recube kind of scenario. 4-1. I guess the anchor must be better than switching 8 to 7. All right, hoping to keep that checker back there. Otherwise, he's got a pretty strong advantage, but I've got an anchor, so I can play this forever. I miss, but I get to make the 5 point, so my board's ready. He doesn't always get to safety. He does here, though, and so typically he's not going to want to send a cube until he's got only 4 checkers on the midpoint, and then he has market losers and big sets coming home. Something like this. He'll also need a significant racing lead. 16 is enough, but given that I'm going to roll, I think generally it won't be enough. 2-1. I guess if it's ever going to be close, it's going to be now. But 13 still doesn't seem quite enough. But I mean, I think it's fine. I don't think these are ever off by very much. I would probably be expecting that the contact plus like the viable race afterward just leaves me with too many winning chances, and so we can just wait to send the cube until it's a tougher decision. And again, like he shouldn't have much for market losers, or even if he does lose his market, you know, it won't be by a lot. That's always relevant. I think let's go like that. I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe I should be bearing in for race more than usual here, rather than worrying about constructing my board or a prime. I mean, I do have contact here, but maybe it's close enough. But that's probably just wrong. I probably just need to get my board in order and think more about that. All right, so that looks good. And I guess I don't really mind. I mean, this is better for race, and I'm not in a huge hurry to keep the 8 or make the deuce. Like, if I hit a shot from this position, I'll be happy, right? Like, it's not like I've given up a bunch of containment by losing this. Maybe I will continue to stay relatively pure. I could probably even bring one off the midpoint right now. Would be a fine time. He already got his cube in. This is huge for coming home, and now my only contact is really the 10 point, which, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of time, but he does have 3 landing points for it, so should be tough to get a shot from there. And I'm 26 pips down in the race, so the race is basically dead. So he doesn't have to give up a landing point, but hasn't been able to clear it safely yet. So I've still got pretty good contact, some chances with that. I think I need to focus on making my board for sure now, though. Since double 6s doesn't even like make me the favorite in this game, I don't think. 5-3. Okay, that's like the only way to play that. Awkward distribution in here, but should be okay. Really just need to hit a shot. Okay, he gets to clear safely. Bummer. I think here I'm pretty okay with running with 1. Yeah, why wouldn't I do this? Can roll a 2-1 and make a 6 prime, and I can lose gammons that way, but I don't know. It's probably better than dumping into my board. A little better for the long-term race, maybe. Now I'm going to have a decision whether I want to stay for 6s and 5s kind of stuff, 6-2, or if I want to avoid the pick and pass. This is going to bring me down to 76 pips, which is like a pretty dead race as well. I'm having to bury pretty deep already. I think I should stay for all those winners, though. I just don't think I'm winning often enough when I run. I don't know. So now I want to stay one more roll for that if I can. 6-5 is it now, though? We'll keep it to that. Okay, looking like he's going to even the game out here. Yeah, I can't really afford to destroy my board here on this, I don't think. But he could roll the 6-1 or 5-1, and maybe that's my best shot at winning. Yeah, let's stay one more. Let's stay one more. Yeah, it's still after the hit, like it's a little bit harder with the open 6-point, but I just have to get him to fan a couple times, which is obviously much worse than having the board, but I'm getting my chance now. 5? No. Okay. Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of repeating here. And I shouldn't be at much risk of a gammon at all with just one back and nothing outside here either. Yeah, that'll save it. Maybe a few random wins here. Not too many. That must be how it starts. Is it even possible? I think he's got to roll like 2 1s as well. Yeah, okay, I'm done now. Every now and then you win or lose really bad ones like that, though. So easier to just roll it out and not think about if it's possible for me. I open with the second best roll. He gets a little bit better response. And I should split against this priming structure and everything. I don't think it's generally that nice to break the 8 to make the 3 to trade those points. The 8's still very strong. 5-4 is probably going to hit me off the edge. Then we'll see if I end up with I can end up with a race and a checker's back advantage if I hit, and if I don't, he's got a pretty clear advantage in this game, but maybe not enough to double yet. I think the hit is clear, though. I don't think he can just give me full initiative to like hit back there with almost equal boards and everything. When the upside of being missed there is just so big, Like maybe he can reasonably double this already. I don't know. Now he's got 10 in the zone in the rack, 11 in the zone. Call it 10.5 since it doesn't quite bear on the 3 yet. All that, if I fan again or have like a weak entry, I'm not sure I can play this game. So up on the front, I'm not in the air, so I think I'm stuck taking this, but I see the market loss for sure, Like he wants to hit loose with... He's probably happy to break his 8 with a 5, definitely a 3, a 7, all these things, and then if I can't respond, then I'm out. He doesn't want to hit. He just wants to give me full freedom with my roll. Okay. It's a direct 6 as well. I can't see it. But I guess he's got a small racing lead, must be what he's thinking about. Yeah, and I don't really know why you want to be loose on both sides of the boards. I don't know what the 4 should do, but I don't see a whole lot of reason to... I guess it kind of makes my split down with the 6 a little weaker, so maybe that worked. Man, I'm going to play like this, and then I don't know if I should be taking this cube still. This looks bad. This, what can it do best? Maybe pointing on the 2 to not leave any shots in board. The double hit seems reasonable as well. Yeah, so this is like too good now. I think we've cruised like right back past. Blah, blah, blah. 2-1's going to make the 5 prime. I just want to get in on the edge. I guess making the ace, actually, I've got enough timing to play that. So if I can do that, I'm feeling good here. He should, yeah, switch to complete blitz and make the ace for sure. I just want to enter and threaten to make an anchor. Oh, beautiful. Okay. What do I do with the rest of it? I don't know if it's worth leaving shots anywhere. I don't think it's too bad to dilly a builder to the 4 right now, so I think we'll just do that for now. Now I got some game. I'm not sure that it was good enough that, maybe I would be thinking cash for him because he's got some work to do in closing the 3 and closing the bar, and he might just miss these things. And the gammons drop dramatically that he's playing for when the 23 gets made, so I'm not really sure it's worth it anymore. But he's going to keep playing it out, and I'm going to have some chances now. I'm pretty well duplicated on the aces and 3s. Maybe I could have played my 2s in some way where I'd have better follow-up here, but seems pretty risky against a 4-point board. Okay, he gets out of my hair, and I think I'll just slot 2 points and leave a spare out here to hit with if I get so lucky for now, instead of stripping the outfield. just in case he leaves it again or something. And I just really want to get my board ready in short order. Okay, the way I played it allows him to make the 3-point pretty comfortably here, which I think he should do. But so not all my aces are going to be able to hit there anyway. Is there some other way to do this? I think I just want to make the better points, but I don't really like the 6-4 having to play behind the anchor with it, but I think it's okay. It's a nice cover for that. And yeah, I'm just dead meat in this. I don't want to play this. He's got the advanced anchor. I got the weak one. I'm trying to play like an under 20 kind of game. So he got to have his fun. Playing on didn't hurt him. Got to a comfortable pass anyway, even though I did seem to like improve a little bit. All right, he's going to split against this, which is probably not the idea when I make the deep point. I don't think I need to split there. I think it's a little deep to attack. I'm not completely clear on this. Feels reasonable, though. Not sure why I want to just like split into this structure either. Okay, 6 can cover and 5 can come down. 5 could hit on the ace. I don't see a reason for the tempo. It feels a little weird to cover. Okay, like this just seems like too many indirects. So I don't think I want to cover with the 5, especially if I'm going to hop out there and just get hit with everything. So I think I do have to go this way. But it's starting to feel like I'm a little too far advanced to not have split my back checkers. So I really need to do that soon. Oh, he just wants to run. Wow. I think he needs to consolidate the blot and keep the pressure on me and everything. If he brings it to the outfield, like I'm so happy to hit him out there. Yeah, I think I like this play a lot better. This puts additional pressure on my split for next roll too. So I think this is doing a lot of good work. And with the racing lead, I'm the one that should be wanting to just run like this, so I will give that a shot. See if I can get a 9 to link up. Otherwise, I'll be trying to bring that blot to safety. For the most part, 6-4 could run out. I don't think so, though. I think it's better to just let one get all the way home. I don't even have to cover it necessarily. I could, like, safety and half run or something, but I think this is good enough. And he's reasonably safe and tucked away on the 24 until I make another point. So I think with the deficit in the rates and stuff, I don't know if he wants to provoke up here. I'm pretty happy to attack up here. 11 away, 10 away. I'm not sure what else he can do. I don't think I have a cube yet, but I mean, feels reasonable, and I feel like I'm threatening quite a bit. I'm going to attack there a lot. And now with the racing lead and a 4-point board, I think this must be a fine cube. I still have work to do to get out of it. If I don't escape right away, he can prime me. So he's got a lot of counterplay. Probably has to be like a fairly easy take for that. But I guess, I mean, 7s and aces and 10s are all pretty scary. And 11 to just escape and win the race is very good too. Now I am not as sure I will be hitting loose on the ace. I can't see how his game plan can be to run there. Yeah, I think he's got to get his board ready and hope for contact for now. But like best case, he gets away to a completely lost race. And worst case, I hit him and gammon him for it. I don't think I want to hit on the ace here. I think I'm just supposed to conserve my wins here. And he's got a strong enough board where I can lose if I get hit back. It's sort of my safety valve, though. If I need to attack because I run out of options, I can do that, you know? Like I might have to leave shots on the way home here. 4-1, is it worth doing it now? So my safe play is like this. This doesn't look too bad. I'll just do this. Now I got a lot of numbers to point on the ace, too. I don't think I'm hurting my race too bad. His board is improving a lot while I screw around, though. That's annoying. My 6s really aren't great in this position, huh? 4-3. I guess we're going to leave a lot of outfield shots. I could hit on the ace. That would be 11. This is 6-2, 6-3, 3-5. That's it. Yeah. Just thinking real quick if maybe it's like a similar number of shots, but it's about half as many when I come down like this. Doesn't mean it's the right play. I'm giving up a lot of gammons as he like slows down here. Okay, that seems really strong too. 6-1, 6-2. Now I'm really excited to attack. Shoot, I hate letting him spend all these pips though. He's going to be down to, if he plays it the way I would, he'd be down to 10 outside and just 2 crossovers, which is probably like 15% gammons if I close out. I'm not sure what this is instead. So now I'm thinking that it's worth trying to preserve some gammons here. And even if I get hit, I should win a lot. A third of the time I get hit. Can come back from that, and the rest... I'm not actually completely certain of this, because I don't cover all that easily either. So maybe I just do this. But I must have a lot of shot levers after this, too, and he can clean up all his gammons. I don't know. This is a difficult one. I'll go like this, though. I'll try it. We'll do the fun way. 2 high numbers is really irritating. That's not great either. 6-3 were high enough. Okay, well, I'm winning some gammons now. I don't think that means I can play completely wild for him and take 2 off the 4. I don't think that I'm going to take checkers off the 6 often enough after that. But I have to think about making aggressive gammon plays because the race is so close with that. Should win my 2 points at least and take the match lead again. Do I get to... Oh, yeah. Okay, on an ace, I get to win a gammon? Some random ones crept in there. That's fun. All right. Just enough for me to taste it, but couldn't actually give it to me. Okay. 908, 10 away. I've escaped one. Splitting to cover the outfield, I think, is pretty good there. 6-4. I mean, usually after the 5-2 open, we'd like to just hit on the 3. But I have a racing lead and 1 escaped, so I think I should try to just simplify this game and get out, too, with the second one. But he contains me, and so my advantage of escaping one is largely lost. I don't think I want to provoke with that builder on the 11, so I'll just stack up on the 8 for now. Still looking to get my other checker to freedom because I don't have any chance to anchor. He's kind of in the same boat, but I don't have much of a racing lead where, like I don't have a huge advantage if I get away with that, so that's kind of a difficult place to be. I don't think I want to add the hits of stepping up here, but the 2 down is really great for containing this checker. His backstop on the 11 is very strong too. But most of his running rolls that our running rolls that land in the outfield now get a double shot instead of a single. So when you're trying to contain a single back, that's really nice to have either a blot or the point there. I'm looking to hit. I do not get to. And I see a little bit more daylight from the 22, so I think that's where I want to go. Still just trying to escape. He's done a lot better job of that. Oh, his 4. I guess he can play behind. It's not great either, though. Now I'm feeling a little bit better about just staying for contact if I need to. And I have the better board. Okay. Yeah, and he's got the racing lead, so should see if I can push that for a little bit. But, I mean, really, the contact's pretty dubious since he's probably not going to hit unless it really benefits him, like pointing on head or something like this. Oh, no. I want this down, and we'll try to make the next best point in order. Racing lead getting more significant. Once it's in that 10 range, it tends to be like a fairly obvious cube, and I got to figure out the take. I think I'm okay for now, though. Making the 7 helps contain me. And I only have 6-2. I don't have my 3-5 to hit 8 away, or the 2-2 or the 4-4. Okay. I still see the light. I've got the better board. I'm doing okay. 11 pips. This feels like it would be like a reasonable cube. And I think because my board's better, I can still take it, and I've got enough race to play it. But I like it. There must be market loss here. Just like racing numbers, pointing out head, things like that. Maybe sometimes you're supposed to wait a little longer with only a 2-point board. I'm not sure he's threatening enough with that. Or like he's going to lose his market by so much, and this can get awkward really quick, but I don't know. I probably would have sent it there too. If it's close and questionable too with that 1-point match deficit, maybe you use that as the tiebreaker and just send it instead because I'm going to have a harder time recubing and things like that. Don't need to run yet. That's probably good for race and containment if I do get the hit for contact as well. 6-2 looks like it's going to want 2 down. Try to break contact. I will still hit with my own 6-2 if I get it. Otherwise, I'm running out of chances. I could make the bar with it, but I think I want to balance with getting ready for the race, So play a little bit of distribution there. Yeah, so like if I get a 6 to run, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not. 104.11. That would be like a so yeah, I could run to like a takeable race, 93 to 103. So it'd be like just over 20%. Am I doing better than that if I stay for contact? It's not super clear, but I don't know if I'm risking much yet, so I think I'm going to push it for a little bit here. Now I regret it. Now it feels fairly clear. I don't think he can attack here. I don't know if it's worth leaving like the returns. Yeah, but this is too scary to sit back and like he's got 1,000 numbers to hit me. So I will get out there and play my race if I get so lucky. I do not. How do I want to do this? Ow. I think I just need to bring checkers in just in case. All right, he doesn't attack me. That's nice. Now the distribution's looking a little weaker where I almost feel, okay, when he makes the ace, it feels a little scarier. Maybe he should make the ace to like threaten and make it harder for me to stay back. And I think in a position like this, 18 pips, I'm probably supposed to go with the 6 again. I think I will now. 76, so 8, 9. I would pass this. I'm probably under 20, but with the open points and stuff, I don't know. But now he's got like pick and passes and all that, and I just can't lose a gammon, but I just don't think it's worth giving up my racing equity when I get pointed on like that or anything. See if I can catch it up with the double. All right. Not going too bad yet, is it? Still just 10 pips down. Yeah. Still just a lucky roll away. Ooh, there it is. I am favorite now. Am I by enough to send this again? The lead, I should be careful about that. Probably not with the 3 deficit, the open 5. Yeah, I don't think my distribution and things like that are good enough. Ooh, are they now, though? I'm actually ahead in the race, too. So he's got 7 left. I've got 8 checkers left. Okay. He's got a gap on the 4. I got a gap on the 5, so that's fairly similar. So what do you want to say? This is like a minus 5 divided by 7 is like 3 pips is point of last take. So this is probably like, I think it's probably still a take at normal scores, but also a double. How big of a double is it at normal scores? If I punish myself a whole pip and say it's 32, 27 divided by 7 is like, it's getting close to that 4 pips point of last take. He's only 1 behind. I think it could be that I'm being a little over conservative here. He's kind of stacky here too. But I think I will let the score dictate that I get a little closer to losing my market before I send. So I did not improve here, but he did miss. Yeah, I still don't think that's enough of an improvement. It's like a shorter close race, though. Okay, 8 pips, 7. Okay, what is this now? We're both very likely to miss on the way home. Same pip count. I can't... Maybe he's wasting a little more. Yeah, so the minus 5, it should be like 1 pip is point of last take. I mean, it's probably getting where I can't really afford to not send it anymore. And I doubt there's a roll so bad where he can send it back. If I roll a 2-1, it's not like he can immediately recube me. So I don't think he's going to get to send it back very often at all. So I think we should send this, yeah. I can't really imagine how it's going to function as like a more potent cube than usual. Feels like famous last words, though, you know? We'll see when it comes back on 8. He's stumped by this one. Yeah, I don't study my races hard enough anymore to know for sure what to do on that one. I kind of feel like I'm always just winging it a little bit. But like really close, tough ones like that come up so infrequently that, and I know I can get in the ballpark at least. So I don't know. It doesn't feel worth my time to be drilling those anymore. But I think I talk about this all the time. Like I felt really attracted to figuring them out early because there's formulas and it feels like something you can get like a 100% yes or no, right or wrong answer, which is hard to find in backgammon, you know? So they feel like rewarding to study early on. But I think my time is just better spent elsewhere at this point in my game. I don't know. This feels like 2 up and spread out. Instead, I don't know why I want to give him a good 6. I don't think I need to. I mean, I could hit loose on the 22, maybe because I'm down in the race and everything I should. I don't know. Oh, it set this up. Yeah. That was probably not going to be great for me either way, though. Okay, he's got pretty much everything. Okay, 10 away and 7 away. I didn't talk too much about how I was going to adjust this score. Not too much, I think is the answer. 11 away, 7 away even. I think it's more like 5 away, 3 away, and this is a little bit more gentle than that. So what is this? What is going on at a normal score, though? This feels like a valid cube at a normal score. There's a 9th checker in the zone. I've got one on the bar. He's got one escaped. But I do have the 5 point, so I've got a little extra offense that like makes it harder to cube. But he's got a lot more extras in there. Well, I mean, actually the 5 point is huge. It's worth quite a few things. But he's got a checker escaped and one more in the zone. So maybe this is like weaker than usual 3s blitz, which would make it like for money, I think, on the doubling side of the window and not the pass side. So I don't think I can adjust all the way to a pass at this score if I've got all that right. Yeah, I still have offense, you know, like I can still give him trouble escaping this checker potentially. So I think I'm going to have to take this one. Yeah, so this can decide the game, but then if I hit with a 4, it's like super uncomfortable too, and I can still anchor up behind there, so I'm doing really well now. He gets to hit again, but even when he gets away with it now, it's feeling like not that potent of an attack, you know? I think he should. I think he should hit on the high point and play relatively pure now. But it's getting like dicey for him already, even when I fan. I get to send a 3rd back. Things are going great. This is funky. You could lift 4 to 3. I hate doing that, but I mean, this feels like if that's ever going to be right, this feels like the kind of position. I'm pretty sure I need to anchor more than I need to make the 4 point. But I was gifted with a couple different options. And I'm pretty clear favorite here now. But again, with the match lead at 7 away, 10 away kind of situation, maybe I wasn't adjusting the opening all that much, but the recube will be pretty huge here. It's very scary to send the 4 and have it come back on 8, cancel gammons entirely, all these kinds of things. So I've got to be in a pretty solid lead to send it. That all said, the 22-point game isn't like a particularly volatile one, and we adjust less to simple holding games like that. So yeah, actually this is one where the cube feels very alive. I don't think I have enough racing lead or enough, you know, a 5 prime is enough to send it, or a clear race is enough to send it. The open 4 is bad, so I mean, feels reasonable, but I'm still waiting here. Like maybe I would feel like it'd be really reasonable at normal score, but because of recube potential, I won't do it here. 5s is not great. I don't have room for any more 5s, but I have a clear racing advantage now. 6-3 has got tough decisions. So if he's going to start burying checkers and I have this huge race, like what's he hoping for? I can lose my market on it too. It kind of feels like whatever he plays, I should have a decent cube here. Single checker back, 4-point board. I can attack and win a gammon. Probably got a recube there too. Just see enough holes in this 22-point game that I think I have to go after him now. But I am making my gammons of like dubious value sending now. Yeah, that works pretty well. Maybe I'll just win the match on this one. Oh, he enters. That's actually very important. I mean, otherwise just having one free roll to deal with high numbers was pretty big there. I do not have... I think I have to do this, and this leaves a 5 and a 6-2 because I can't like break my board to hit. I'd really like to hit with the 2. Yeah, so this was the issue with sending is like if I get into any sort of... Okay, never mind about all that. But if that went well for like one more roll, I can be dealing with some very difficult 8 cubes. So, I mean, definitely need to be careful there. Hopefully I still get to escape and just win my gammon. I just need a 6. A 3 does a lot of good work, though, too. 3s and 4s, ideally. I can win again. Oh, a 2-1. Trying to crack me. All right, there we go. That should be mainly a gammon for the match. It feels nice to do things the easy way sometimes. I don't think I've, like, all tournament, I don't feel like I've had another, like, just like an easy match like this. I mean, I'm saying it like I've already done it. It's looking pretty good. But they've all kind of been grinds and close, you know? So maybe I'm due for a run like this. Easy short matches. That's how it should be. Okay, fans, never mind. Here's how I lose it. I see it now. He's still got a... Okay. He doesn't get to hit, but it would have been fun. He has to hit with the 3 and then try to fill in. He can potentially save the gammon here, so I hope he's not just like typing in GG and trying to resign. You know, 5s is enough to do it. But things look good for another match for 8 and 4, 13th round. Oh, I was doing like research before this too. I think after this round, we're down to under 100 players when I was looking at it. So we're progressing quite a way. I forget how low we need to get in the field before we're in the money and stuff. I think we're a little bit, you know, some space yet, but yeah. Good match to him. Oh, he played lots of better than me. Okay, cool. I made some mistakes in there. That sort of happens when you're steamrolling people sometimes. I wouldn't be too surprised if my redouble there was a problem or something, but we'll see when we review it. But hey, I'll take the win. Well played match by my opponent too. Tough way to go out of the tournament. It sucks when you don't get any dice and you play well too. But yeah, I guess I'll be back with another match. This could have been the last one, but I'm alive for now. So I'll see everybody soon. Thanks for watching.